Hey Aquarius, how are you doing? This reading is for Aquarius for the week of June the 23rd to the 29th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Aquarians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. I'll read that as Cancer. What's coming towards you? The Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. What you are focused on is the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In your block to challenge position is Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. And your outcome is the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Aquarius, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is about sacred knowledge and wisdom. It is also about divine feminine. As you can see with the Fool card being there, it feels like balancing out your masculine and feminine energy. Or there is something about travel, adventure, with a friend, family member, two peas in a pod, your yin to your yang. Or there is something about secretly working on something, or you know something. This is an intuition, telepathic communication with you and another person. It almost feels like you think about this person and then they call you. That's this type of energy. You know, the High Priestess is also about knowing something, like an intuition, deep thought, deep thinking, doing something on computer, getting something in writing, not talking, but telepathy, telepathic. And the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Nine of Cups is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. It is also about celebration, playing, letting loose, having fun. Or there is something about indulging. It means having a good time. This could also be like the drinks are flying or whatever you're indulging in. It feels good. Nine of Cups is wishes granted or dreams coming true. And this is also about new adventure or high hopes. Having little to no baggage, little to no worry, very optimistic. And the Fool card is about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, and not having any fixed expectations on an outcome. There is something that you're doing, a quest, or that you're enjoying. This can also be like tea party. And maybe this is something you're planning. Maybe you're a wedding planner. Something about wedding planner or planning. And the Three of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Three of Swords is separation, heartbreak, or breaking free. I'm also getting somebody here feels a little bit foolish. Could be a Sagittarius or an Aries and a Libra. Libra energy is what are we going to do about the situation? And Aries energy is like, what am I going to do about the situation? Like me, myself, and I. Oh, somebody feels left out. Somebody didn't get the invitation. Because Temperance in the blocked and challenged position is about patience. Somebody here has lost their patience. I would also see how you're kind of like daydreaming and just walking along. Make sure that you don't trip and fall and sprain your ankle. I'm also getting if the drinks are flying, pay attention to where you're walking. Look where you're walking. Because this could be like trip fall. Or maybe a trip that you were supposed to go on fell through. I'm also getting somebody pissed off. Like Temperance is somebody here who has lost their temper or has lost their cool, not wanting to compromise with you. Or you're like, yeah, I'm not compromising with this person. I feel like this person's foolish. So there is something about telepathic communication or finding a nice balance and finding your own happiness. What is this Two of Cups in your focus? Two peas in a pod. It feels like you're dealing possibly with another feminine energy. Or this could also be somebody who is like a moody mother. Mood swings. Like this person is like right out of balance, right out of whack. And the 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Could be dealing with a Cancerian or a Sag. And the 10 of Wands is a one-sided situation. Or there is something about a heavy connection, telepathic communication between you and another person. Strong bond, strong connection. Or I'm also getting something about extra duties. It almost feels like extra duties that are being thrown on you. Wedding planner. Do we got Bridezilla here? And you're like, oh, but it's my friend. But you feel like this is a burden. Okay, so who's lost their temper and is completely out of whack here? Because the Temperance is about doing things with imbalance and moderation, not rushing yourself or doing anything excessively. Oh, don't overextend yourself here. Don't overextend yourself because it leads to burnout or overgiving. And you're like, holy smokes, I'm in a place of where I'm in over my head. Oh, okay. And you might even have a cry about this because you're like, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? And an imbalance, because this is about mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually grounding your energy. And somebody here is not even paying attention. Somebody here is not paying attention. What is this? Somebody's lost their cool and not compromise. I feel like you have to be honest. Don't compromise. Like this could be your best friend saying, hey, I'm moving and relocating, and they're literally giving you like one day, but you're planning something else or doing something else that's making you really happy. That's what this energy feels like. And now they're literally pissed off that you can't just attend to them now. Adaptability. Somebody here, something about flexible, adaptable. Also, stretch before doing something, because I feel like you're going to feel really beat up and bruised. Like, you know, stretch before you do something because you could hurt yourself. So if this is actually helping a friend or, it doesn't have to be a wedding planner. It just feels like somebody's got Bridezilla thing happening here, okay? And somebody's pissed off. And the 9 of Wands. See how this person's holding these papers? You could be dealing with a Sag. Temperance is Sag, 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands, Sagittarian energy. This feels good. You're delighted doing this, or something about keeping your emotions at bay. Don't stoop to this person's level. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, perseverance, or there's an energy about resisting and not compromise. This person doesn't bend. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the whole thing. This person doesn't bend. So going back to the flexibility, somebody here is flexible. The other person is not bending. Like you can't budge this person. Okay. 9 of Wands is also protecting. I feel like this is a coping mechanism or a protective mechanism that they use, but it's actually resisting doors opening for them, but they're almost like sad or crying. Something here about crying. Watch your step, I'm telling you. I'm also thinking that this person's like had too many drinks. I don't know if this person's like a heavy drinker and they're just like dancing the night away, and seriously, they're gonna sprain their ankle. I'm also getting something about don't compromise, because this person could be like, oh, do you think you could drive me here every single day? Like, this is what this feels like. It feels like a heavy obligation. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the arrows of love, but multitasking, going here, going there, and going everywhere. I'm also getting some kind of heavy attraction or passion with a friend. This is also heavy healing or heavy heart. Oh, okay. So again, going back to eating, spending, something about eating. Heart, somebody's heart. I don't know if this person has like an underlying heart condition. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy, the need for speed, but it is also about good news. You're good at multitasking. You can multitask. This other person doesn't know how. See how this person's like floating in the clouds? I don't know what this is. And the Five of Cups. Yeah. There's some kind of communication at a distance that's coming in. This is like news. Like somebody give it. It's not you. I feel like that you're on the receptive end. I feel like you're just playing on your computer or doing something that makes you extremely happy. Or this can also be somebody who is definitely in a high ranking position, or something about your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition or what your heart says. Seven of Cups. Confusing and mixed energy. You know, Five of Cups is loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. Communication about a loss. I feel like this person says something or reacts. There's something out of their behavior. I don't know if this person has like Alzheimer's or because they could be very aggressive, right? So maybe you're like, okay, well, you know, my mom lives with me or my grandmother lives with me. This is an extra duty. They might have sprained their ankle or like broke their hip. You know what I mean? Like it's something like that. And they're not willing to budge or move. But it's like, I feel like they have a bad temper or something. Okay, what is this High Priestess and Nine of Cups? You're not hoping and wishing this person would fall down some stairs. It just feels like you hope and wish this person. You're wishing for somebody to change here. But you can't change this person. Okay. And the Hangman. So you're definitely dealing with a Pisces. This is also pause, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Pause, breathe. Something here is delayed. And this could be an adventure. And maybe this is a change in plans and now you have to like communicate. Yeah, because this is delay. There's almost like something that comes in, like, okay, let's just say you were going on some kind of adventure, had this plan, and then there's some kind of news, disappointing news that comes in. Maybe it is. Maybe you were planning on going to, I don't know, somewhere where there's storms. You see how it's like palm trees? The palm trees are flying around. But it's good that it's delayed, but somebody here is out of whack. It almost feels like their numbers are out of whack, like, you know, blood work and stuff. I'm not going to get into it because I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you that there is something right out of whack. So pause, breathe, don't do anything, because this emotional happiness is you creating this. Okay, so what is this Fool and Three of Swords? This could be an Aries or a Libra saying something to you. And I feel like they're sad. Like, it's almost like crying. Like, you know when, what is it? Crying, something about crying. You make the Fool cry. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Page of Pentacles is about a student or longing. Somebody longing. But this person could also be giving you breadcrumbs. Or again, a sandwich short of a picnic. Like, this could be a full-grown man-child, woman-child. It's like their growth is stunted. That's what this reading feels like. Page of Pentacles is also, if there is something about a change in plans, be flexible. Because there is something about, oh, darn, like that didn't work out. But this can also be research, study. Maybe you had plans to study somewhere and you're hearing news that you're not going on this quest anymore. Or also teacher, something about students. Page of Pentacles can also be, you know, taking a course, taking a class. Because knowledge is power. Ace of Cups. What is this? 2 of Cups and 10 of Wands. There's like a heavy lift or a heavy load. This is also frustration and burnout. Like extra duties. And the 8 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the 8 of Wands is heavy news from a mother. I'm also getting something about going back and forth, like, but that also could be just be like a strong bond that you have with another feminine. This is a feminine energy. Online, something about doing something online, like an online course, or there's like some kind of like online correspondence study. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is family. Okay, so who's off their rocker here? Temperance. Yeah, I just feel like you're doing nothing here. Well, not that you're not doing anything. It almost feels like you're doing something that you're dreaming of, happy with doing it, and then there all of a sudden something gets put on pause or is delayed, but it's almost like it's delayed because of something family or disappointing news, communication coming from a distance. And the 4 of Wands, yes. So remember what I was saying about Bridezilla? So 4 of Wands is foundation and stability. But there's something not compromising in a commitment, connection, family, needing to establish boundaries. Yeah, Tower. Tower is like getting out of a comfort zone. Somebody is sharing some kind of sad news with you. Or this person feels foolish for, you know, doing something. Now they want to compromise. But the 4 of Wands is also home. Like getting together, reunion, family, friends, playing, letting loose, being in good company, celebration. Something about a celebration. It goes sideways or something here. A person has too many drinks and I'm telling you, they're gonna sprain their ankle or something. See how this person's like high up in the air as well? Like dancing on tables. I don't know what this is. Tower? Could be a Scorpio, but also the moon. This is double get out of your comfort zone. Or something underneath the surface. Okay, so this is also deep emotions, deep feelings. But see the water? Is this like a water in the house? Or like in a secondary house? I don't know if this is like a storm or tornado, like something. I'm not trying to scare you. This would already be something that like, you know, you live in that place. But this is like, there's anger and fighting and rage and no compromise in some kind of home. Or maybe this was your wedding venue and you're hearing that you're not getting it. Or a person, Bridezilla. Okay, what is this 8 of Wands and 5 of Cups? Oh, do you have to deliver news? Oh, you don't even want to talk to this person. You're like, how do I say this? Okay. Because this is fast-moving energy. Word's going to spread fast, like wildfire. Can also be something about fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Yeah, and the 7 of Cups. Wow. There's so much distortion here. Because the 7 of Cups is mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and scattered energy. Or there is something about procrastination. Somebody regrets procrastinating, or it's also limerence and fantasy. But I'm getting like delirium. Like, I don't know if this delusion. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady pace. What is this fire person's problem? You're dealing with a fire sign that's right off their rocker. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Or somebody is totally impatient. Like, they want it done now. That's what this feels like. Demanding. Okay, so... and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so look at it. It feels like this person got left at the altar almost. Or something about like, see how these are like bridesmaids dress? See how these are all like bridesmaids dress? Three of Wands. So here, there's something about healing. Rest. 4 of Wands. 4 of Swords. But somebody here's not resting. There's no rest for the wicked. Okay, tell me the combination of this news, like heavy news communication coming from possibly a mother or somebody throwing extra duties onto you. And something about the dresses. Oh, maybe the bride thinks that, okay, so it's just metaphorically. This person thinks that the dresses look like this, but really in reality, they look like this. And you're just like, oh my gosh, like, you don't know how to talk to this person because you can't get through. Because this person has their heads up in the clouds or something. Okay. Delivering the news. You're like, I'm not delivering the news. I'm not saying anything. I'm keeping my happiness to myself. You're just going to breathe. That can also be dancing because salsa. Okay, so watch your step because you don't want to fall into, you know, a pothole or something. And the Queen of Wands. You're definitely dealing with a fire sign. It could be an Aries. Has this person lost their or off their rocker? You know, Queen of Wands can also be like controlling and ruthless. Somebody here acts really independent and fierce, but they're in rage or anger or something, healing. You can't compromise with this person. They won't bend. Are you walking on eggshells? 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. What is this Queen of Wands and delivering news? Because Queen of Wands usually doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks he or she, but there's something about maintaining independence. And that's the Empress. Wow. Yeah, somebody who's a mother. And you know, the Empress is a very relaxed energy. Learning to get into the receptive mode. Or you're dealing with Bridezilla here. And I mean that metaphorically, like somebody here expects something from you. It's also about birth. Judgment. Judgment is surrender and let go of the rope. Or somebody here wants to reconcile. This goddess, it is the Empress. Somebody here wants your status, or somebody here wants your status. And when I say status, it could be like a job and career. Somebody wants to be you. Yeah, because this is like somebody right off their rocker. Okay, so I don't know who you're dealing with, but this person, it looks like they have like fantasy, dreaming, but there's some kind of news of regret, blame, shame, something here. And maybe you're like, oh, I regret even helping this person. Because I feel like this person, you give this person an inch and they're going to take you for a mile. And then I'm also getting like Libra. Okay, so Libra, Taurus, and Aries. If you're dealing with one of those signs, I would just delay on hanging out with them or doing anything right now. Keep your peace. Because your intuition, the veil is thin. You're picking up on something. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Wow. Is this what this person is doing, or is this what you're doing? Because I feel like you're not tolerating something. It almost feels like you're leaving somebody at the altar. I'm not gonna lie. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness right here. But I feel like when you wake up, you're gonna see something about this person. Somebody says they're doing their healing work. I also feel like somebody is super lazy around the home or something. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Oh my gosh, is that what you're saying to this person? Well, they're going to have a word with you. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I feel like you're becoming aware of somebody's behavior. And then it says, I possess the power of the free will to create my own happiness. Oh, somebody doesn't like you doing your own thing. No. No. We're on the we project here. But you're my best friend. Here comes the manipulation. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. That can also be, like I said, you think you might be losing something, but I don't think that you are, because this person's not going to budge or compromise. So let's just say that you were selling your home and you were like all packed, all ready to go, and then there's some kind of situation happen. Well, see the silver lining of it. White American. So you could be dealing with a person or a redhead. Somebody who has red hair. White American. This person has red hair. The Queen of Wands. Green eyes. This person might have green eyes, red hair, white American. This person might be in denial of things being over as well, or just thought that they were more aware than they are. Beauty mark. This person might have a distinct beauty mark on them. Vibrant apparel. This could also just be somebody like losing their fur baby, right? And they're like right off their rocker. But they're demanding you to like come to their house right now. And you're like, yeah, no. I would delay that too. Skin condition. And skin condition as well. So here, going on an adventure and boom, you get sick. It's almost like going through the cornfield. Okay, so when you go somewhere, this is like hives and stuff like that, or edema. You know, anything on your skin. Also, anything kind of skin condition or rash or anything. What is that thing on your back that you can get? It's very painful. Shingles. Anything like that. It's something internally that's going on inside the body. So remember when I was saying, I was like, somebody's numbers are like, woo. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expanding, new phase, preparing for union. Healthy choices. Oh my goodness. Somebody doesn't like that you're cleaning up your act here. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, and being happy. Okay. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. Yeah, like this person... I don't know if this person was lazy in the relationship or a friendship. I don't know. Addiction. Codependent. Obsession. Possession. Control. Has blocks and restraints. Oh. Do you need to put a restraining order on this person? Maybe. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth. Change. Liberation. And... transition. Oh, this person doesn't like it. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I feel like you have somebody around you who is good, like good for you. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Yeah. Well, somebody doesn't like that. And snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. Oh, they're right off their rocker. Somebody doesn't also like you happy. Or maybe the other woman is somebody's ex and or something. I have no idea. Aquarius, intense. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, leave me a comment down below. Or if you want to book a private reading with me, you can book down below in the comment, in the descriptions, and you can look at the options there. And then it says, hello Kim. Hello Kim. Yes, hello Kim. Okay, take care, my friends. Bye-bye.